Hi, everybody. Welcome to our freshman sophomore live stream. Let me just explain the Zoom interface a little bit. There is the attendees. You should be able to have chat in the chat box. And there's also a Q&A box on the top panel or the bottom panel of your Zoom, depending on what your configuration is. So do we all see where we can do that, the chat box and everything? And you can reply to me in your chat because that's the only way I can sort of get responses from. Great. Hello,
Hey,
everyone.
Amy.
Yes.
Really quickly, just a technical thing. So when you move your mouse and click, the microphone's picking it up just a bit. Are you in a spot where you can kind of move the microphone just a little bit further away from the mouse?
Really, but I can use my trackpad. I'll try to use my trackpad.
Okay, yep, that'll work.
Okay, and then, yeah, so that's where the chat is. So please feel free to express yourselves using the chat box. I can't see you, but I think you can see me down here in my little webcam video. And what else was I going to? Oh, do we have any attendees or participants who are guests or outside of the art department, or maybe even outside of Odessa? Any guests? I saw Heather Kress, who's in charge of the dual credit office. Yes. My husband said he's in Lubbock from the next room. Oh, okay. Nice. Okay. Hello, Zach. Hello, Heather. Hello, everyone. Okay. I guess we'll get started here. Let's get started. Okay. So our juror was Tina Fuentes. She could not be here with us today, but she, I never directly had a class from her, but she was a professor when I was a student at Texas Tech. And I actually got to know her better actually after I graduated and started working in Odessa, because Tina is, she was born in San Angelo and raised in Odessa, as you can see in the bio. She was a painting professor at Texas Tech, and she just recently retired, but she taught in many different schools. She juried so many shows. So she's a very experienced juror, especially in terms of college art student. She's very experienced juror. She's also a really, really accomplished painter. During her final years at Texas Tech, she did this really interesting collaboration with this atmospheric scientist, and she painted all these cloud images based on whatever scientific data she was working with. And I think you can see back there in her studio that I took a portrait of her several years ago. And so you can kind of see she was like in the thick of sort of working on that project at the time. But that project has since been concluded as well. And Tina sent me a juror statement. It's not on your screen, but I would like to read it to you. It's a really nice statement. So this is the juror statement from Tina Fuentes to the UTPB Student Art Exhibit. Through this exhibition, I was given the opportunity to see how young, let me see this again. I was given the opportunity to see how, as young artists, you are able to formulate visual reflections through media of choice. Upon selecting works for any exhibition, I'm drawn to the unity of visual statements that began to explore the conceptions and materials and push the viewer into further engagement. Additionally, I reviewed to see how the artist weighed in the principles of design into their ideas. Ultimately, evaluating and assessing the essence of the statement. So what she said was she looked at the statement, she looked at how you use the formal, students use formal understanding, and she evaluated both of those. Through the work and artist statements, I was given an opportunity to see how you have developed your thoughts through your work, to see the changes and directions of your progressions. I thank you for this, and I encourage you all to continue your developments. This exhibit should serve as a portal to your continued growth and expansion. Go back to the studio and accept the many challenges you will be presented to help you flourish. I hope that you enjoyed the collective visual statements in the show as much as I enjoyed selecting them. My congratulations to all, and my sincerest congratulations to the prize winners. Tina Fuentes, December 3rd, 2020. So congratulations in advance. That was the message from Tina. And now we have the award ceremony coming up and so on, but let's first have a look at the accepted pieces that the juror selected. So the process of this juried exhibition is the students submitted the works that they wanted to submit, and then the juror selected I think 19 pieces to be exhibited. And then amongst those pieces, there will be more pieces that students that were selected for awards. So first, let's look at the pieces that the juror selected. Okay, so selected works. Slideshow is Adan Barajas. 4 pieces were selected actually. Here's 2, the portrait piece, No, I Don't Work at Apple, and the black and white still life. Also, the juror selected The Return of the G, the sculpture 3D piece in wood, and Hands and Feet with drawn with black and white Prismacolor. And the juror's comment was, quote, "Talented young artist, his drawing skills are well established and excellent work presented." Next work, let's look at, this is Caitlin Verley, Michelangelo in pencil. And the juror said about this work, Michelangelo drawing has a beauty and sensitive nature to the marks within the drawing of the imagery. The next student, Talon Kress, who is, by the way, not an art major. Were you biology, Talon, or chemistry? But not an art major. And the juror said, student is demonstrating their ability to grasp the understanding of drawing and design foundations. Should they elect to continue to explore the materials and media at hand, I can see how ideas and concepts can begin to be expanded upon. And here we see hallway, perspective drawing. We see eggs still life with graphite pencil on paper, and also a contour drawing, it looks like a contour drawing, end of summer, graphite pencil on cotton rag paper. Congratulations. Okay, the next student, Emily Daw, Florence was selected. I suppose Florence is the name of the dog. And then also a still life of eggs. The juror said, drawings from photographic imagery seem to capture your spontaneous and fresh approach to the works. Next. Student is Alaya Hernandez. 2 pieces were selected. Pattern print, very intricate line work, and then the digital selfie in pigment print. And the juror said, I can see much more discourse presented here within these realms of color. The green-red digital self-portrait demonstrates this. Congratulations. Oops. Yes. The next student, Alondra Morales, we see here a self-portrait thinking about Lucian Freud, and the 3D piece made with wood called Overthinking. And the juror said, you speak well about your ideas. Now expand those thoughts through fuller explorations with your materials. The self-portrait thinking of Lucian Freud has such a revealing quality. Congratulations. Next student here, Alaya Martin. Contour lines, lily pad, 22 by 12 inches. Artwork is definitely on the developmental growth pattern with visual statements. I applaud the honesty within the artist statement. Our next student featured here is Emily Muscroft. Symbols. The work presented here demonstrates some good beginnings. And this is Rachel Ray, my second self-portrait. The juror commented that the concepts within the work is best demonstrated with the charcoal, with the drips that run down. This image creates a definite feel of time, place, and mood. I would encourage more of this nature in explorations. Our next student is Vicky Tran, and this wonderful works of design, graphic design in the Futura font. 24 by 20 inches print. And our final student, Graciel Velasco, digital selfie. The juror commented that formally the works presented deploy techniques of the digital media. So the Juried awards. Let's start the awards. Slide. Let's do it this way. The Grasshopper Awards for the most improved freshman, $100. And we have 2 students here, by the way, goes to Graciel Velasco, digital selfie, 19 by 13 inch pigment print. Congratulations, Graciel. Okay. Next, yes, we can clap in the little chat box here. Next. Slide. The other Grasshopper Award, this amount is a little more, $150, goes to Aurelia Hernandez for her 2 pieces, her 2 digital, one India ink, that's not a digital piece, and then her digital selfie piece. Very intricate work in line and color. So congratulations, Leah. The next award is the General Art Scholarship for $100. And this goes to Vicky for the graphic design work in the Futura font. Congratulations, Vicky Tran, Pigment Print. And there's another General Art Scholarship Award. It's a little more, $200. And this goes to Emily Daw with her drawings of Florence and the still life eggs. Congratulations, Emily. Next is this is a really meaningful award, the Duchamp-Celevé Award. How this works, I think some of our students might know, is the juror selects final candidates, and those candidates are notified to the faculty, and then the faculty votes on one finalist. So it's a very meaningful award. And this time, Duchamp-Celevé for $500 goes to Alondra Morales. Congratulations, excellent work, and it's a very meaningful award. Overthinking, and then the self-portrait of thinking about Lucian Freud. Great work. Okay. The next award, this is also a really special award. It's the Juror's Choice Award, and this is an award that just this particular juror, Tina Fuentes, she made a check payment out to this student because she thought the student was very deserving. And the award goes to Talon Kress, our non-art major. And I do want to say, yes, congratulations, Talon. In our, usually in the juried exhibitions, the scholarships are designated to go to the art majors. So we don't have really a category for the non-art majors, but the juror was just very impressed with the talent, and she used her own funds to award the student. So I don't know if you can see it, but I'm waving the check. I'm waving the check. Maybe if I get back on Zoom, I will show the check. So congratulations, $150 to Talon. All right, and the big daddy huge award, and Penny Thompson and Martin H. Thompson Memorial Endowed Scholarship, yes, drum roll, goes to Adan Barajas for his 4 pieces that he submitted: Hands and Feet, No, I Don't Work at Apple, Black and White, Still Life, and The Return of the G. So congratulations, Adan, I'm sorry. Very excellent work. So Tommy, could you switch me back, please, again to my... OBS?
Yes, you're back.
Okay. Okay. So I would like to make, before I do the final announcements, the work, our show is, right now I just have a teaser up, but here in a little bit, the selected pieces will be linked to our website. So please check out nancifevcardoziagallery.com. Not right now, give me maybe like an hour and I will have it, the new works linked. The page is ready. I just need to link the page. I just didn't want to give anything away. Then for the final, will this work? Okay, none of my hotkeys are working right now. For my final announcement, if you can just wait for one more second. Okay, I'm going to switch over to the screen share one more time for the final announcements. Because we're not quite done. Can you see my screen, everyone? For the, oh, that's not the right screen, sorry. I think it's this one. Oh, it's this one. Tommy, can you see my screen?
I can see your desktop with OBS showing, and
Oh, that's not right. Is it this one? Just one second.
I'm gonna hide your screen momentarily.
Thank you. Here we go, okay. Somehow the OBS doesn't seem to be picking up that PowerPoint. I mean, the Zoom screen share doesn't seem to be picking up this last PowerPoint slide for whatever reason. Try one more time. What can we see now?
I can see your Finder window right now.
Okay, here it is. Here it is. Here it is.
Okay.
Okay. There's a little more. Thank you for waiting, everyone. Happy holiday. There's a little more. Tomorrow at from 6 to 8 p.m., Ashley Marquez has her BFA capstone exhibition in Big Springs at a venue called Settles Hotel. Please, if you can, try to make it. It's just really important when your friends do a show exhibition, especially solo exhibitions, that we go and show support. If you can't make it, I know the virus is very concerning, and we totally understand that. If you can't make it, still send send your friends an email, send Ashley an email, and still congratulate her, and ask maybe to see some pictures later on. So I want to make that announcement. The next announcement I want to make is similarly Saturday at 5 p.m. Two other art majors, Gisela Manales and Ashley Hernandez, are doing a new media showcase. This is a class that they worked with me in new media independent study, and we're doing a online showcase again on Zoom. Another email will be sent out, so please also attend this and support your friends, and see what other people are doing. It's very nice to attend these, and that in that way, when it's your turn to do your senior exhibitions, friends will come and see your work as well. Next, if you enjoyed this presentation, I have a gallery apprenticeship class next semester. It's a 1-credit class, but you will learn a lot of skills that you use in the art world, and it does help you students to find a job. When I was a student, I worked in the photo gallery at Texas Tech University, and a lot of the skills I use here at my current job are skills that I used when I learned as a student, being a gallery TA. That's what they say in graduate school. So please do consider this class. You will really learn a lot, and it's a great way to learn how to market your work, really, and display your work. Okay, and my final message is happy holidays and good